This is my virtual machine. So here it is. This is the client machine. So we need a server. Okay, we need a server. Already disks are connected. So I'm going to remove this disk. I don't require this disk. Okay, multiple disks are connected. So I'm removing some of the disks. 200 GB disk I keep it. 100, 200. 200 GB I'm keeping. 4 GB RAM I'm keeping. One VMnet one is there. Okay, so guys, I want to show you what is NIC teaming. NIC teaming. So clearly we can able to see here. So that's why I'm also going to add up few NIC cards here. Okay, network adapter cards I'm adding. So I choose all are in VMnet one only currently. Later if I want, I will change the kind of stuff. No. Still I'm adding NICs. At least 4 or 5 NICs I want to add it. VMnet 1 or VMnet 2 or VMnet 0 also you can add it, no problem. But we are not having more time to spend on it. Okay. So VMnet 1 is also VMnet 1. Okay. See, this is the original adapter VMnet 1. This is 2, 3, 4, 4 like this it is showing. Okay. So additional, this is original VMnet 1. These are the additional NICs. I can connect it to VMnet 0, but there is a problem. You know what is the problem? It will connect it to internet. My server will start getting updated and it is become very slowly. So again, to install Hyper-V, here it is. Installing Hyper-V in Windows Server 2019. Guys, remember either it is 2019 or 2016 or 2012 or 2 or 2012. Same only, including 2008 R2 also same process. But R2 we are not using it. That's why I'm not telling you. Okay. So I am installing in 2019, but it's the same for these versions also. So no difference. Features are Hyper-V features wise it is different, but installation is same. Okay, Hyper-V features may different from 2012 to 2016 or 2019, but installation is same. Okay, that is first point. Now how to install it? Here it is again. For installation of anything is, of course, you need a one CPU. Okay, I don't put a CPU. CPU is a common. Additional 2 GB RAM. Minimum requirement to install 2019 server is 2 GB RAM, 64 bit. Right? It is already 64 bit, so compulsory 2 GB RAM. And for Hyper-V, installing Hyper-V, okay, additional 2 GB. Additional 2 GB. Next, disk space is not having more importance here. So it is depends upon your virtual machine, how to store, or only those things only, not the remaining things. Okay. Secondary address translation meaning is Intel VTX AMD like this. Meaning is virtualization technology. This is nothing but a virtualization technology must be enabled. virtualization technology must be enabled. Otherwise, we can't install the role. Okay, of course. How to check it? You know how to check it, like a CMD system info .exe was the one thing you have to do it. Next, also you can go to task manager. Task manager performance. Okay, virtualization enabled or not. So this is the first we have to verify these things. How to install, step by step I will write. It is not a big deal, but we'll try. Okay, so one Ethernet. So at least one Ethernet is required just for a network purpose. Okay, just I want to show you NIC Teaming. So for this practical I add a extra 4 NICs. Okay, that's why I'm adding. So don't worry. I removed other hard disk. Just I keep only one hard disk, that is 200 GB hard disk. I keep it. Memory 4 GB. Minimum is 2 GB. Memory 4 GB. Processor, make sure this check mark. Okay, and VM directory. So this is the .vmx file. Okay, this is .vmx file. Okay, so then open with Notepad. Already added 3 lines for that one also I showed, right? So that is virtualization must be enabled kind of stuff. You have to do it. So there it is. Here it is. Added these 3 lines. Because of these 3 lines, okay, these 3 lines plus CPU, this check mark, I am able to install Hyper-V in the server. Okay, so if you don't add those 3 lines or and the check mark, processor check mark, so virtualization won't work. But just see option if you can able to it. Guys, again I'm telling, your virtual machine is 2 GB. Don't change your RAM because of your virtual machines. Your physical machine RAM is less, first of all. Second, whether you want to see where is the option, you can see it, that's it. Don't write install Hyper-V until unless you can able to it. So you have to calculate minimum means RAM availability is required, minimum 2 GB for this kind of like 8 GB people or a 16 GB RAM people, 12 GB RAM people can do this practical. Your physical RAM is 4 GB, you can't perform this practical. If you can, try it, no problem. Try it, no problem. Whether don't change your RAMs, don't change your virtual machine RAM. Without changing virtual machine RAM, you can try this practical. Okay. If you can able to do it, do it. If you are unable to do it, just no problem. But look at here. Okay. So additional 2 GB RAM, 4 GB processor, Intel virtualization enabled in a hardware. Okay, for NIC teaming, I added a multiple NICs. It's not compulsory, but just I added. So whatever it is, guys, first of all, start your server. Server is already domain controller. Okay, that's why it will be slow. Okay. Need a NIC. Okay, NIC like a 1 Gbps is better option for access purpose. So whatsoever it is, guys. Okay, why we need, so always there is always a questions also there. but we look at here. So forget about the question. It is, yeah, how to install, like how you install any role. Same thing only you have to install. After checking you are suitable, so go to server manager, manage, manage. Okay, manage, add roles and features. Okay. So once you are open, wizard will start. Then go to next, next, whatever it is under roles, check Hyper-V. Of course, display box will open there. Add features. That's it, right? So then again, next, next, whatever it is, check, restart if required, option, then install. Okay, so okay, so this is what we have to do it. First of all, go to your server. It is already a domain controller, so we'll see. When you are installing, there's few options are there. Either you skip that options or check that options. Okay, so check Hyper-V, add features. In this one, there is a few things you have to check it. Just wait. It will be open. First of all, I will tell how to install. We will install. After installation, we'll see install or not. Next part, I will show you how to create generation 1, generation 2 kind of stuff. Or first I will show you, we'll see. There is 3 things we can easily cover. That's why I choose Hyper-V specifically. Morning only I will tell, but morning I automatically it become delayed. You know what is that box? It is appear on the screen. That is, it is asking install Windows Admin Center. Okay, it is asking please install Windows Admin Center. Okay. So I have one static IP address for Ethernet 0. That is starting IP address, Ethernet 0 starting. So remaining Ethernet 1, Ethernet 2, Ethernet 3, Ethernet 4. 4 NICs are added. Okay, so don't worry about it. So just when I will tell about NIC teaming, that time I will tell about why I added a 4 lines, how to manage those kind of stuff. Yes. My server manager is up and running. There is so many services are running. Active Directory, DHCP, DNS, work folder, IAS. Next, add roles and features. Next, next, next. What to select? Hyper-V. Read the description. Select it. Guys, host garden. This is also belongs to Hyper-V. Okay, this is also belongs to Hyper-V, but I'm not doing anything. Just Hyper-V. Check. Add feature. Okay, add features. Okay, before going to do it, we have to do one more thing. We forget that one. Go to task manager. Okay, performance, CPU, virtualization enabled. Virtualization enabled. Look at here. Virtualization enabled. Okay, next one. in a run command also you can do it. Okay, what is that? System info.exe. System info is enough. MS info, system info, all are same only. Look at here. Hyper-V requirements. What is this? These are the Hyper-V requirements. Okay. So secondary address translation is also yes. And it is 4 GB RAM. Okay, what one single processor installed and 64-bit PC. It is Windows Server 2019 data center. So in a data center, how many virtual machines we can able to create? Unlimited. We can run 1024 virtual machines. So this is part is completed. Next, next, next. So we have a lot of adapters. I'm not selecting anything. Usually earlier days we select adapter like this for external switch creation. Now we are not doing, just we are not selecting anything. Okay, we are not selecting anything. So personally we'll create our own external switch. I'm not creating any external switches here. Remember, I'm not selecting anything. I do it manually. Allow this server to send and receive live migrations. So you can select either option. I select a second one, kerberos, because I'm in a domain. So select this option. Okay, if it is there, if it is showing like this, select it. If you are not in a domain, select the first one. If you are in a domain, your server is in domain, you can select this one. Okay, or this one, no problem. This is the default location of your virtual machines. Later we will change it, so no need to do anything. Only one thing is, guys, you have to select this one, use kerberos. If you don't select it, no problem. There is a problem, but select this one, select either of this one. Better to select kerberos. That's it. And select restart destination server if required. Click OK and click install. Let it install, guys. Once it is installation completed, you have to click close. It asks for restart and restart now. It restart 2 times automatically by installing. Already I told hypervisor is a feature or a role. Install on operating system first, then install on hardware. In a kernel level, it will install. Okay, it is built in kind of stuff. Okay. So the next part. Click yellow is server for live migration. That's it. So you can choose use kerberos or other option is there now. Read option kind of stuff. Okay. Next, whatever it is, check last. Finally, check restart if required. Check restart if required. Okay, restart the destination server if required. The total line is restart destination server if required. Then click install. Once installation completed, yeah, it is restarted automatically, guys. So it is updates, restarts automatically. Okay. Starts automatically. How? Because this check mark. If you don't check it, you have to wait to ask it is restart or not. You have to restart manually. Because of 4 GB, it may give you a little bit less time. Okay. Usually, when we are working working only in a direct Pune office. Personally, I am using one server directly. I took a one old machine. I installed physically a server operating system. Okay, so I will show some Hyper-V kind of stuff in there. Okay, so only one server for everyone. It is difficult. So what I will do, we'll put a 4 servers, like additionally, or totally 4. So sometimes 5 or 4. So depends upon the requirement. So we'll put it 4 to 5 servers. Usually, yeah, 4 to 5 servers. Two pair, right? Yeah, we do it. So like 3 members sitting on one single server. Like remaining are Windows 7, Windows 10 machines, right? So physical machines are different. So servers directly we use physical servers directly. We install Hyper-V in the physical servers, and we create a virtual machine and ask users to manage the virtual machine from different server. Okay, not like this, not like this, because those machines are by default 8 GB RAM. Okay. Again, it is restarting. See, I said no, it will restart at least 2 times. First time it is installed on your server operating system, then it is installed on hardware. So guys, don't forget, we are installing on a server 2019 and all. Restarts automatically. Remember, standard edition to VMs run VMs per core license. Data center. Here. Create VMs unlimited and run VMs at a time. This is also per core license, per license. Mine is data center, no problem. Even a standard edition also, no problem. Lot of people think if you install a standard edition, it consumes less resources. Of course, it comes with less features, kind of stuff. No, guys, there is in a minimum requirement, maximum requirement, performance, number of features, number of roles in the standard edition and data center edition are same. The only difference is number of virtual machines. Number of virtual machines per core license is different from data center to standard. For example, in your organization, you are not you don't mind about virtual machines. Okay, virtual machines are not much importance. Then what you will do? You choose standard. You want to create a more virtual machines, big server, at least 4 or 5 virtual machines you want to create it, or maybe 10 virtual machines here. You have very big RAM, 64 GB RAM, 128 GB RAM. In that case, is what you will do? Go for data center. Okay. Okay, installation succeeded. Close. That's it. So this is the thing we are keep closing, right? So this is, it is asking download Windows Admin Center so you can manage your Windows server through web browser. Windows Admin Center bring together new and familiar features in one browser-based app. It runs on a server or a PC and there is no additional cost beyond your Windows license. So it won't charge you extra cost. Guys, this is Hyper-V. Successfully, we are installed Hyper-V in our local PC. Have we got IP addresses also for analysis? So don't worry. So how to open Hyper-V? Tools, Hyper-V Manager. Go to Server Manager, Tools, Hyper-V Manager. Okay, it is restarted. Once it is restarted, go to Server Manager. Tools, Hyper-V Manager. Okay. Next, for example, you close this one. Then where is Hyper-V? Go to Administrative Tools. Under Administrative Tools, go to Menu. Find out where is Administrative Tools. Find out where is Hyper-V Manager. Right click, pin to Start, or a right click, More, pin to Taskbar, and also pin to Task Manager, pin to Taskbar. Why it is? It is easy to open from here instead of searching from here. Both Server Manager and Taskbar. See, it is my Hyper-V Manager is open. Either which ways we can able to open. Or start Windows, start menu, find out Windows Administrative Tools, there we can find Hyper-V Manager, and right click into Start and pin to Taskbar. Okay, both here I done, so I can able to see my Hyper-V server. Guys, this is to create a virtual machine. Import a virtual machines, Hyper-V settings, virtual switch manager, virtual SAN manager, edit disk. Okay, so inspect this, stop services, remove. Same, right? Only is quick. Okay, quick kind of stuff is not there here. Next, this is a server manager. This is my server. This is server manager, right? So right click on server manager, connect to server. You can connect it to your server, which is already connected, Win S1. I can connect it to remote server. I can access it. Okay. So same thing I can do it from the Windows 10. Okay. I go to Windows 10, Hyper-V Manager, connect to another server. I choose Win S1, so I can able to access. Okay. So you can choose which server is having like a, I can access Win S1 kind of stuff, or Win C1 also I can use it. I can click it, I can access Win C1 Hyper-V missions also. I'm not doing it because of anyway it won't work here. Why? Because two missions are not started. It is difficult now. Why? Because of each mission I put a 4 GB RAM. 4 plus 4, 8 GB. I don't have that much free space here. Okay, so this is your Hyper-V, guys. You can create your virtual machine. You can create virtual switches, kind of stuff. In a virtual machine, important thing is normally you use a VMware workstation, VirtualBox, vSphere also. When you are creating a virtual machine, you have to tell generally you have to tell 32-bit, 64-bit type of OS. That too, which OS? It is Windows or Linux type or Unix type, like which family of OS it is, and which edition it is, Windows 7, Windows 8, or Windows 10, or Server 2019, or 2016, 2012, or Linux. Is it CentOS 7, CentOS 6, Red Hat 6, Debian, Ubuntu, right? Scientific Linux. Which type of Linux means family and version, that's bitwise. You have to select OS, right? But in Linux, in a Hyper-V, it is not like that. In a Hyper-V, it will ask generation 1 or a generation 2. So you must know what is the difference between generation 1 and generation 2. That's it. You guys understand up to now how to install, how to open Server Manager. I hear a noise. That's it only. Oh, very good. 4 members only.
Understand, sir.
So only 5 members. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So what you will do, guys, take a 10-15 minutes break. I will show you what is generation 1 and generation 2 difference. Or I will tell generation 1. Okay, I will tell generation 1, generation 2 separately. Okay. That's it. Take a break. Have a tea or coffee. Tell your guys to please join and continue.